Nebraska's playing Iowa again for the third time this season. Sorry, guys. I thought I released a video 2 days ago, and for some reason it didn't release. So I'm sorry this video is late. But anyway, nonetheless, here we are. Nebraska's playing Iowa for the third time this season. We're slight favorites with a 60% chance to win. And this game, I'm so shocked that Nebraska's playing Iowa again. When I made my NCAA bracket, I made two of them. And then neither of them I had Nebraska playing Iowa. I thought we would be playing Florida both times. I did have Iowa beating Clemson one of the times, but I did not think they were going to ever upset Florida. But here we are. Now, Iowa, we know a lot about our right across the border arch nemesises. They like to beat Nebraska. But so does Nebraska like to beat Iowa. We just don't do it that often because, well, particularly in football, but in basketball we do okay against them, I'd say, but we still do lose to them. We know really all we need to know about them, okay? They're not a great rebounding team. They're not exactly a super tall team either. They have one good point guard in Bennett Sturts. That's really about all that they bring. But, likewise with us, we have Price Sanford, great shooter, and, other than him, you have Mast and Frager. They're the next two, and then Lawrence. However, those three are not near as consistent as Sanford is. Sanford's had games where he's been maybe, I don't know, less than 30% from the field. Not scoring a whole lot, but he's for the most part always scored double digits. When he's not, that probably was against a really wimpy team. But even then, Nebraska, definitely needed him to score double digits, and I'm sure he did every single one of those games. Now, so, Nebraska, slight favorites, so about 2 to 3 point favorites. And, I don't know, to me, I feel like this is, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit, do you think that's really realistic that Nebraska should be that, that much of a favorite? I don't know. I guess I think that Nebraska should be, they should have a better margin. A better, the spread should be bigger, is what I'm trying to say. Because when they went against Troy, they were 14-point favorites. 14-point favorites against a team that we ended up beating by almost 30 points. I don't know. I think that's just a little bit, they just underrating Nebraska. Just a little bit. That's just my opinion. But, you look at this, once again, it's just very much similar to, the last 2 times we played him. Sturts is their guy. He's the guy that's running the show. He's a good shooter. That's really all there is to say. He's very similar to Price Sanford. They shoot about the exact same. Sanford shoots slightly better from the free throw than Sturts, but he shoots slightly better from the field. But virtually, they're about the exact same in that skill. Now, once again, Sturts does not like to shoot as many threes as Sanford. He does like to drive. He's very versatile. Sanford likes to shoot threes, but they don't rebound as much. Their best rebounder has about 5 rebounds, and that's Banks. And then obviously Mast with 6. So I guess they have 1 or 2 solid rebounds. Also, Fulgaris is solid, but Mast and then Duke and Jaw, I would say, get solid rebounds. And don't forget Hoiberg, he does very good. The stats, they're very much still the same. They do shoot slightly better than us from the field, but two percentage better. That is much better than Nebraska, or I should say 2% better. Yeah, that's the word. Rebounds, we do better than Iowa in all these categories, and we do better here. We do better in every category except right here. But once again, Iowa, they don't shoot a whole lot of threes though. Don't forget that they don't shoot a whole lot of threes. But however, they have good defense. They love to just control the clock. They like to wait till the last second to shoot anything on the shot clock. They will take their time. That's how Iowa plays. That was, you look at it. The last 5 games, they're not high scoring. They gave up 84 points against us. They don't, they hold their opponents to a solid amount. 84 is about the highest they've got. You look at us, the highest we allowed was 72. Yeah, 74, excuse me. But we have slightly better defense, but the 2 best defenses in the country, arguably, is with, Nebraska and Iowa. But, so, looking at this, I mean, it's going to be in Houston, obviously. 6:30 p.m. This game, like I said, I was so shocked that we're playing Iowa again. But I don't even know. Like, this game, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. There will be a lot of Husker fans there. Because, Husker loyal. That's just how the Huskers are. Like, they're just very loyal. I mean, I think they honestly will make a difference to this game for better, I'm sure. I mean, we beat them at home. We defended Lincoln against them. So that does help. But a neutral site down in Texas, Nebraska with those fans, I'm sure that will make a big difference. I'm guessing because we knew where we were playing before Iowa did. So, I mean, that does give Nebraska like the head start with like buying tickets to go down there. But I know that's and these are just small details. But anyway, like I digress. Like once again, I want to bring up like just to wrap this up here, like the keys for Nebraska to win this game are almost the exact same as they have been for the last multiple games. Mast, Frager, Lawrence, they all got to score double digits. Because if they don't, I don't know. Nebraska might lose. I think we will lose. If at least Mast and Frager don't score double digits, then I think Nebraska might lose. But it's going to be low scoring. Probably the 60s, maybe 70s. But I really don't know for sure. I mean, we got into the 80s against them, but we let them get 75 points. That is a fact. However, I do think that if Nebraska lives up to their identity, good defense, forces turnovers, scores from the threes, and rebounds. Do not let Iowa get rebounds, for Pete's sake. Don't let them make threes either, because for some reason they decided to make a bunch of threes against Nebraska. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they kind of peaked against Florida. I think because for them, they had nothing to lose against Florida. But against Nebraska, they don't exactly have anything to lose either, but they don't want to lose to the rivals again. So that for them, they don't want to lose, so they are going to feel more pressured. Nebraska is coming off the lovely momentum of a lovely win against Vanderbilt, but so is Iowa. And Iowa, I mean, they don't like us, and they won't let us get easy threes. Let's put it that way. They will stop us from the threes. I assure you that they will, because they're a good defensive team. They're good. There's a reason why they hold their opponents to an average of 66. What was it? 66. Yeah, exactly 66 points per game. And actually, that's the exact same as Nebraska, because Nebraska is 0.2 better. But anyway, so final score prediction. I know. Okay. I know you guys are all. I mean, some people have told me that I always predict Nebraska to win, in all the matchups that I've been able to record and post. Well, that's because I do believe Nebraska could have won every one of those games that they played, but Nebraska wasn't able to win a good amount of those games that I predicted. But I think Nebraska wins this game, but I'm going to say by about 5. I'm going to say 71-66 is my final score prediction. I think what's going to happen is we get ahead last second, they foul us, we get some free throws, they lose. That's what I think is going to happen. But yeah, guys, that's it for me today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.